It's the photo seen around the world. Jeffrey Epstein's missing ex-girlfriend, supposedly at a popular burger joint in L.A. It was said to have been taken on August 11th as the world was looking for her. But disturbing questions are now being raised about the images of Ghislaine Maxwell and whether they are fake.
Good morning there, casual YouTube viewers. This is just going to be a really short video, but we thought some of you might be interested in seeing this. This thing is actually pretty bizarre, and I know that anyone who's been following the Epstein story closely has probably already heard this, but just in case anyone out there hasn't, check this stuff out. That photo of Ghislaine Maxwell at the In-N-Out Burger that everyone has been talking about the last few days, yeah, it was completely staged, or at least it sure looks that way. Now, for anyone who hasn't been following what's going on, Ghislaine Maxwell was basically Epstein's #1 madam, his procurer of victims. This woman did some really horrific, horrible stuff, and now that Epstein is basically out of the picture, it looks like she holds all the keys. It is unfathomable that she hasn't been arrested yet. Well, actually, it's just unfathomable that she hasn't been in prison since 2015 after she was sued by Virginia Giuffre. We're going to look through transcripts from that trial, but that'll be a separate video coming out soon. Anyways, let's look at the possibly staged photo here. The first thing people were asking is, what is the point of staging a photo from a burger joint? What does she get out of doing something weird like this? But my take on it is that she's one of the most wanted people right now because Epstein is gone, but if the authorities could arrest Ghislaine, then they might be able to get some of this information that would otherwise be lost with Jeffrey forever now that he is gone. All the secrets he took with him about these other powerful people involved with the same crimes. As you can see here, Attorney General Bill Barr issued a stark warning to Epstein's cronies. Let me assure you that this case will continue on against anyone who is complicit with Epstein. Any co-conspirators should not rest easy, Barr said. The victims deserve justice and they will get it. So, the day before the staged photo was released, the Daily Mail broke the story that Ghislaine had been living in a Massachusetts mansion with her boyfriend Scott Borgerson for the past 3 years, trying to stay under the radar, no doubt. So then this In-N-Out Burger photo comes out. Probably to throw people off her trail, right? Maybe so the authorities would be looking for her in the wrong place? I don't know. But let's look at some of the bullet points from this article. The first picture of Ghislaine Maxwell in more than 3 years was staged by her close friend and attorney, Leah Safian, DailyMail.com has learned exclusively. Maxwell, 57, was photographed at an In-N-Out Burger joint in Los Angeles, and the photo was published on Thursday. In the photo, Maxwell is seen staring at the camera with a tray of food and 2 drinks. A dog understood to be Safian's dog named Dexter is at her feet. Safian, 60, is president of Meadowgate Media Investments, Inc., according to public records. According to the photograph's metadata, reviewed by DailyMail.com, the photograph is tagged with Meadowgate. Safian and fellow barrister Alan Jones QC from Peters & Peters represented Maxwell's brother Kevin for the firm Peters & Peters in the British courts. The photo emerged a day after DailyMail.com revealed she had been living under the radar at a Massachusetts mansion with her boyfriend Scott Borgerson. Before we go too much further, I've heard that 4chan is actually the first one to figure all this out, and that these other news outlets basically just took their work and didn't even give them the credit for it. So I don't know if that's true, but just in case, we want to make sure that we give credit where it's due. And the other thing that's super weird is that this advertisement right here was apparently photoshopped into the picture. The ad that really is there is for a hospital, and it's been there since at least July, so it looks like they wanted to change the ad, I'm guessing probably to make the photo look more recent, since it's a newer movie coming out. From the article, behind Maxwell can be seen a bus shelter displaying an ad for the movie Good Boys, which opened in the US this past Friday. There's only one problem. That particular bus shelter has displayed a poster advertising the Providence St. Joseph's Medical Center since July 28th, and continues to do so, according to Outfront Media spokeswoman Carly Zip. We think it was photoshopped, says Zip in New York. We do not have any records of this Good Boys poster being posted there. Outfront keeps meticulous records of exactly which posters are displayed at bus shelter locations across the US, but Zip insists that at that bus shelter outside the In-N-Out Burger where Maxwell dined, we have no record of Good Boys ever being posted. We had our installers check logs, and they even went out to check. There's no evidence Good Boys was ever posted. So, you guys see what I mean? This whole thing is just so weird. Everything about this entire case is just bizarre. But we'll be covering it in a lot more depth with all of these strange anomalies. Of course, everything that happened while Epstein was in a cell, but also just the countless ties to powerful people that should be questioned and in some cases arrested over all of this that's going on. And anyways, we just had a little bit of extra time this morning, so we wanted to get out a quick video about this craziness. There's a few links in the description to check out, and we will see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.